Alright, welcome back guys. I've got a very important message for you today. If you are a JASMY holder, look, I've been looking at charts for a very long time, since 2017. And I've never been this bullish on the JASMY price. And obviously it wasn't there in 2017, but I've never seen so many things come together, which I'm going to be showing you in today's video. And the prices failed to move. I mean, even recently we've been doing technical analysis on things like XRP saying that it will pump. Look at where it is today, above $1. We've been talking about this at 48 cents. We have been talking about things like Swiss swap, which you can see already today is up 20%. So we are using the same technical analysis that we are using on the JASMY price chart. JASMY is not moving yet. Why? Very easy. Liquidity hasn't come to JASMY yet. What does that mean? It means that opportunity is actually in JASMY, not what you are seeing pumping 20% right now, because a moment is going to come in time where you're going to see JASMY up 50% on a day. I really think that moment is just about the corner. Let's start here with the daily time frame. Take a look at this, the 50 daily moving average that we are really big on. You know that I've been saying that for a very long time. Once you are above the 50 daily moving average, you've got this strong pushes towards the upside. Take a look at this moment too. You've got this huge rise in terms of the price action for JASMY. You also have got this moment right here. But of course, when you are below the 50 daily moving average, you find it very much difficult to pump towards the upside. But once you are on the north side of that moving average, you're really good to pump here for the JASMY price. Now I'm bringing that to your attention right now because that's exactly where we are, and we have had a successful backtest. Yeah, huge drawdown, but well, look where we got supported, right? In the past, we have been having the same thing really, where you see like here, this is May 2024, just you get supported around that level and then you look to push towards the upside again. Go back maybe as far as something like, you know, February 2024, again you're seeing the same thing, backtest of that moving average, and you're ready to go. Here probably not really much of a backtest because it was just one daily candle and then you were letting loose by there, pumping towards the upside. So that's just one data point. The moving average is on our side when it comes to the JASMY prices. We have also been looking at recent things that have pumped, and we're realizing that they pretty much had the same structure with the JASMY price. That this is Dogecoin, for example, on the right side, and what you are seeing is that, yeah, it was breaking trend. Now look at where Doge was finding its initial pump, right on the backers of that trend line. Come here back to the JASMY price. Again, we have the same conditions. We're looking at the back test right here. It doesn't feel great, obviously, because it's something like a 24% drawdown. Nobody wants to entertain the 24% loss here, but sometimes that's the reality of the market. What we are expecting here for the JASMY price chart is to follow within the same trajectory again and push towards the upside. Remember how this market works. Liquidity goes to the top market caps first, and then it trickles down towards the bottom. And I think JASMY is just in a prime position to receive that liquidity right at this point, especially on the weekend, because you know what? People are just discussing about markets right now. They're seeing Bitcoin flying, they're seeing XRP flying. They're going to be looking for the next opportunity, actually. And mind you, on a weekend like this one, there is no other way you can invest your money, right? Crypto is going to be pumping probably this weekend. If I'm wrong, well, let it be. Still, in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to be right because JASMY is going to be pumping. Anyway, guys, if you're liking this information, I want to kindly ask you to help me support this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Every single person in the JASMY community needs to hear this, because I know that probably the community is feeling like pretty much beaten right here. A lot of people have lost hope. I mean, they are saying, CF, you've been saying that JASMY is bullish. I mean, when is it going to start pumping, right? And I'm saying that moment is actually getting closer and closer. It's probably just a much better idea to be paying attention, because we have seen what has been happening in the markets. Like 2 weeks ago, literally, we were talking about XRP here at 50 something cents. Now we are at $1. Like, man. All right, this is where we are in the market right at this point. But anyway, I'm showing you right now is the JASMY price that on the left side. Then we have got the Bitcoin price back in 2015. That's how far we had to go back to look for this structure, because that's why you are subscribed to the channel, because I have to look for this information for you. But take a look at how these structures are just behaving the same exact way. JASMY is primed relative to this structure here. You can already see the similarities. I don't need to go through them again, but you can easily see that we are looking to take out the 4.5 cents that we were having back in March or June earlier this year. So what am I doing right now with JASMY? Of course, I want to be putting my money where my mouth is, and because of that, 2 hours earlier on today, I was posting this JASMY trade alert in the Patreon. And if you want to see this kind of trades, feel free to join the Patreon, but make sure that you're not joining through the App Store, because if you're using like an iPhone, the App Store is really probably taking away a lot of money, right? We're charging something like $10 per month, but if you go via the App Store, you're probably going to be charged something like $35 or something like that. They're ripping you off. Just go and try to register with a browser like Safari or something like that. Please don't register through the App Store. They're taking a lot of money that is not necessary. Anyway, the JASMY price that here again on the daily time from another bullish structure. JASMY here on the left side, and then we've got the Velo price that on the right side. Again, I could not point out the similarities. You can see them as clear as day. And what we are looking for here is a strong push towards the JASMY price. That, I mean, in terms of price, I guess we are looking again at the full Fibonacci extension level right there, from the very top to the bottom here, targeting at least the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That's right around 54 cents for JASMY. A lot of people ask me, like, why do you keep saying 1.61 Fibonacci extension level? Yeah, that's because that's the first destination. When you have had an accumulation, a crash accumulation, you usually go back to that 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. Let me quickly just show you here by means of SUI, and we were talking about this, by the way. I don't know if you guys see my SUI videos, but take a look at this. We just drew our Fibonacci retracement from the previous all-time high to the very bottom here, and look at where we got first. Again, 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, and we're looking even to go higher. So the next price target here probably is something like, $4.90, basically $5 at the 2.618 Fibonacci extension level. But even before you go to those higher price targets, you are looking at that 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. So that is the school of thought behind that. We are also looking at this cup and handle formation here for JASMY. I posted it the other day. I was saying that this thing will send us to Valhalla, and it's looking safe, right? Right around 62 cents is the price target for this one. Again, we're not putting much into it, but I'm just acknowledging that, you know what, this thing is very much bullish, and literally it can send the price towards the upside once again. Other than that, we are also really getting super close to a pump here. We have been following the Cardano structure, which I've been showing you here ever since 2022. Can you believe it? And what you see here is also the same thing you see with the JASMY price, that we copied that fractal from the Cardano price, that basically doing something like this from that top to the next moment we were having like a big pump, right? And then we took this part here, then we just came here, pasted it into the JASMY price, and of course we see what happens, right? What we're anticipating the JASMY price to do, and from a time frame perspective, it's been 1,108 days following this thing. It took Cardano 1,096 days. You can see that we're just late by maybe a week or something like that. So any moment for me is go time for the JASMY price. That's how you can feel it in my voice that I'm really optimistic, right? And I know somebody is preparing to put an egg face on my face when JASMY doesn't move, but I think it's gonna move eventually. If it doesn't move, it's really also gonna just be affecting me negatively in terms of like the way I look at these charts and something like that. Probably my esteem will be lowered a little bit, but still, what we're anticipating here for the JASMY price, that is a push towards the upside, and I think we're gonna get that eventually. A little bit more of patience, right? I know it's hard when you're seeing things pumping, but really, the truth of the matter is the same analysis that we were doing with all these other cryptos that have gone is the same thing that we are applying here for the JASMY price, and like, naturally speaking, we should also pretty much get the same thing here for the JASMY price. Now, let me make sure that I deliver this message from our partners over there at BingX. They've got this new event for new users. You could go ahead and claim up to $5,450, and on top of that, 300 ton tokens if you happen to register and sign up with the exchange, participate in their events. This is going to be something like 14 days from now. Valid. Other than that, I think it's probably going to be expired, and so I think you have to take advantage. The links will be down there in the comment section and maybe the description, so feel free to check them out. But here, JASMY, I think I've built a case as to how far we have come with this whole thing in terms of the time. I think this is where I'm really getting much excited, because any moment from now is go time for the JASMY price, and I hope the market really remains this bullish. We need to see this. We need to see this, and I think we're eventually going to be able to see it, right? I was even checking ICP earlier on, and it also looks like it's getting set a little bit, right? We can reach probably something like $10 right there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.